Hi, this is Big Jim working on the insulation for the fore cabin. Um, we have a bunch of bolts coming down from the tow rail that are sticking way into the space, and I don't want them interfering with the headliner or the insulation or the mahogany strips. So I'm cutting them off near as close as I can to get to the deck. Those bolts will never be removed while I'm alive, as far as I can tell. Using my handy dandy Dremel with some cutoff discs. One of the easier and faster ways of doing that. I was going to use my angle grinder, but I don't know if there's enough room in there for an angle grinder. There you go. Another one bites the dust. Anyways, I just thought I'd clue you in on what I'm doing here. Some of these heads or bolts are actually in the way. What's really interesting, let me shut this off, make it easier for you to hear me. One of the things that's kind of interesting is as I'm working with this insulation, it's 17 inches, which means that two pieces would be 34 inches, right? Am I doing my math right? But when I actually lay out the gap and measure it from the first furring strip to the last furring strip and put 34 inches between them, the insulation doesn't fit. So it's kind of like weird. And yet when you measure the insulation, it's 17 inches. So this is one of those conundrums of life where sometimes you have to lay out the insulation before you actually glue up the furring strips because it may not be actually the size that you think it is. And I'm going to go ahead and continue cutting the bolt heads off on this side, or the bolt bodies off on this side. Anyways, and I won't bother you with the noise and the tediousness of it. You've already seen one of them, so it's not, all the rest are basically the same. It takes about 2 to 3 minutes for me to cut through them. Plus my battery is about to die, so I'm going to go ahead and plug this phone in and get on with the work. Talk to you later.